What's up with your YouTube? Hey, look here. You know, in life, we all got choices. You know what I'm saying? We all got choices. We got choices. But the thing about it is two of the same thing. We got choices and we got the same amount of time. We just got different work motives. And what I mean by different work motives, see, different work motives, you can choose to not cut corners. You can choose to do the work. You have a choice in life. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I don't believe in, I believe in helping people. I believe in, helping people out. But I don't believe in, just dishing money out. Like you see these people like on the streets and, with, them signs and shit. Now I understand, some of them really are homeless, but to some of them it's a hustle. Really, to some of them it's a hustle. And what I mean by it's a hustle, I mean that's how they really make money because they don't want to take the time and the effort to get up, go fill out an application just like you did. It's just like a lot of people without cars. They don't want to get up and take their driver's exam and then take the driver's test like you did. Well, the written part, then the driver's test. You know what I'm saying? But we all have choices. That's why I never understood why people hate on the next person. You got the same 24 fucking hours. The exact same. While this person out here grinding, getting it, and putting all their hard work in, doing the fucking work, doing what they gotta do, getting up early, going through trial and error, pain and suffering, you know what I'm saying, sacrificing, scrapping just to get by. They probably just caught up on their bills. Probably just got everything paid for. And then, here you come, talking that shit because you think that they're better than you. No, they're not better than you. Their work ethic was stronger than you. They worked harder than you. You wasn't doing shit. And I do believe in people that should enjoy the fruits of their labor. They should. And that don't mean they brag. That don't mean they putting it in your face. You just see the results of their success and their hard work. You see the success of their hard work. See, everybody, when you see the shine and when you see the shine but don't see the grind, see, then you got a problem. See, you want to see everything. When really ain't none of it your business. Ain't none of it your business, but you want to see everything. Their life is not for you. And see, that's the problem. See, that's why some people hate today. See, you doing some work, they doing some work. See, both of y'all got a job. You know what I'm saying? They working harder than you. You working the bare minimum. But you wondering why they get more than you. You wondering why they get paid more than you. You wondering why they come out on top faster than you. And then you got a problem with what they doing. And then see, now you want to call them a kiss ass or a suck up or a workaholic. While you sit back here on your ass and you ain't doing nothing. And then you got a problem when you want to ask people for money and then they tell you they ain't got it. Or they say, I don't let people borrow money. I don't loan people money. What you got a problem with it for when you had that same position, that same job, that same work ethic, but you just didn't get up off your ass and go do it. See, that's the problem with society today. You want to talk about the next person, but you got the same 24 hours. We all have choices. You can choose to do the work, but you don't. Life is real simple. You can choose to do it or you don't. And you choose not to do it, but the people that's doing the shit, you got a problem with what they doing. And you wonder why people shitting on you. You wonder why life's shitting on you. Life is an epic sport. And if you don't realize that life is an epic sport and it's a competition, you're going to get fucking annihilated. Life is going to whoop your ass until you stand up and do something for yourself. Life is going to get on your ass. It's going to rise you. It's pushing you to do something. They got the same 24 hours. Why the fuck you can't do it? You got a full bill of health. Alive and well. It's people out here in wheelchairs, paralyzed, and all kind of shit, but they still grinding and getting it. They still doing all kind of things. They don't let nothing stop them. There's a lot of people that don't let nothing stop them. They believe to achieve. It's people that's crawling, scratching, fighting, and biting just to make it an inch. And you can walk a fucking mile. And you tripping off them, you tripping off their success, and you have the choice to do the same shit. And you wonder why people don't even, acknowledge your existence. That's why you miserable. That's why you messy. Misery loves company. Laziness loves laziness. Energy is not destroyed, it's transferred. That's why, hey, people that got that hell of a grind, that hell of a work ethic, they can't fuck with you like that. They don't want that laziness to rub off on them. They don't need that energy in their life. It's not that they're too good for you. Some people just know the energy that you bring and they don't want that and they can't afford it. Look here, depression is a luxury can't nobody afford. Being broke, it may bring happiness to some people because some people can get content. But if you're not content with your life, don't hate on the next person because they're not content and they getting it, but you ain't. You have the choice. Life is about choices. Where you at right now is a choice that you made. You can't get pissed off because of the decision they made. That's their choice. They chose to get up off their ass. They chose to get up and get to it and get it over with. You, on the other hand, you didn't choose that. You chose to sit back and just take a little bit more longer breaks, not to do your thing, not to do the job that needs to be done, and wondering why they over here getting it, and wondering why they over here struggling. Like, damn, why don't you take a break? They don't want to take a break because they focus, they got a vision, they got tunnel vision, and they looking at something. They see something. They see something they're trying to get. That's a vision. That's a goal. They got faith in something. While you on the other hand, you don't believe in nothing. You just sitting there on your ass. And then talking about the next people being messy and shit. But wonder why you're in the same position. You got the wrong objective. You don't look and talk. You get up and do. You get up and do and you show. And really, you really ain't throwing nothing in nobody's face. You leading by example. And that's what they doing. They lead by example, but you talking about them. You see what I'm saying? Early in the morning, yeah. Still sleeping, but it's all good. But you see what I'm saying, though? You know what I mean? I mean, they getting it, and you not. Why you got a problem with the person that's out here sacrificing, crawling, scratching, and biting to get everything that they work for? You ain't doing shit, and you laughing at their work ethic? And you got the same choice, the same 24 hours to get your ass up and do the same exact thing? That's why it's so many different jobs and so many different things to do in this world. In case you don't like one thing, go pick something else. Wise man once said, if you're doing something that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Which is true. But you can't do that right now. You just gonna have to go ahead and eat that shit, get up and just go and get with it and toughen that shit out. You might like the journey. The journey is not as bad as you think. See, everybody's afraid of the journey. They just want success just like that. They just want, you know what I'm saying? You can't just snap your fingers and your bills be paid. You got to get your ass up. You got to fill out an application, get a job, go to work. Then you got to get an apartment to pay bills. If you really look at it, the way everybody's living right now, that shit was not easy. Even though it don't have to be no mansion. It can be a regular mediocre house. It can be just a regular house and a 9-to-5 job. But if you look at it, that shit takes hard work too. Because you got to get a job. You got to learn how to manage your money. You got to get you a bank account. You got to get your transportation. You got to get you someplace to stay. You got to get you some credit. You got to save money. You got to manage money. Life is supposed to be complicated. Because that's what trains your mind. That's what trains it's a sharpening skills. You know what I'm saying? It's sharpening your mind skills. You know what I mean? Food for thought. You know, it's supposed to be hard. If everything was easy, what would you be doing right now? You wouldn't have no drive and no motivation to do nothing if everything was just handed to you. If it was just easy and I could just give you the shit, you wouldn't have no drive and no motivation about life, no motivation, no character. You wouldn't have none of that shit. That's why it's supposed to be hard. That's what builds you. So that's why you can't hate that next motherfucker because they got hell of a character. I'm telling you, when you accomplish things in life, when you do things for yourself, you feel proud of yourself. You feel better about yourself. You feel a hell of a lot better about yourself. Instead of just sitting on your ass and wanting people to give it to you. That's why I say you got the choice. You got the choice to change your whole entire life around. It don't take but 6 months to a year to completely change your life around. And if you just stay focused from 6 months to a year, once you see your results, ain't no turning back. Life is about choices. It's that choice that you make. That mentality, it's a motherfucker. I'm telling you. That mentality, once you get that tunnel vision, you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're going to enjoy that journey more. And by the time you make it there, you be like, damn, you know, life is good. You know, before you know it, once you get focused, ain't no turning back. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Fuck people, period. Get that tunnel vision. Once you get focused, hey, you can take it from there here on out. You know what I mean? It's just you and God, baby. I mean, it's y'all at the beginning, but you know, It's a lot of things that you have to go through. You know, a lot of naysayers and all that bullshit. Success is not about being rich. It's about a journey of being happy. It's about a journey of being happy. But on that journey of being happy, you're gonna be happy doing the journey because you love it. But it's about a journey of being happier. That's what I'm saying. It's just about a journey of being happier. That's all it is. Your journey should be a lifestyle because you're gonna forever have problems. You're going to forever have a grind until you retire. You know, if you think about it long term, think about your job and your life long term. You know, get your little lump sum saved up and retire. Then you can enjoy your life. And you got time to do that right now. The same 24 hours as everybody else. What's holding you back is only you. You got your choices. So you can choose to get up off your ass right now. Or you can choose to sit on the couch. You can choose to lose weight or you can choose to go to McDonald's. You can choose to wear a condom, or you can choose to have kids, or your dick will have the hiccups. You can choose to be single or be in a relationship. You can choose to keep that boyfriend, or you can choose to leave him alone. Everybody got choices. You can choose to whoop their ass. You can choose to shoot them and go to jail, or you can choose to be humble and move in silence. You can choose to run your mouth or you can choose to be humble. It's all good, you know. Everybody got choices. So don't get upset and don't be talking about the other people about what they doing because of the choices they made. They chose to get in that position. They chose to grind it out. They chose to battle it out. So you can't hate them for the things that they do. You just need to get up off your ass. Because I'm telling you just like this. As soon as you get up off your ass, they're gonna hate you the same way just like you hating that next person. But it's all good. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you at the top. I'll be seeing you. All right?